Dr. Funkenstein, the disco fiend with the monster sound, the cool ghoul with the bum transplant.
Hip bone connected to my thigh.
Howdy everybody, Colorado Biker Prepper again, and today I'm going to do another video on medical supplies for prepping for storage. So this is my extended kit. This is the big box. Yep, this is the box that has all my medical stuff in it for storage, just in case of something happening and can't get to a hospital or any medical attention. So we have quite a bit here. First of all, it's in a large watertight storm case. I believe it's a Pelican or something like that. I think it's storm case though, which is airtight and a really good case. It's durable as hell. It's on wheels, so I could pull it around. So this is a portable kit. Although it's not that portable, it weighs well over 150 pounds. But what we have in here, I'm going to go over it. So on the first layer here, we have some surgical scrubs. These still have to be these have been washed. I need to wash them again and put them through the autoclave. But anyway, that's what we have here. So I'm going to go through all of this in just a minute. I just thought I'd give you a overview of the whole kit itself. The storm case itself is 29 inches across and 19 inches wide and 14 inches deep. So it holds a lot of stuff. So this may take a while. Sit back, relax, get something to drink, and watch. Okay, everybody. Well, since this is such a big container, I'm just going to go ahead and go through it as I empty it. The container right over there. So I will be going through the items as fast as I possibly can, otherwise this will be a 2-hour video. So anyway, here we go. So first of all, I have numerous sets of hospital scrubs, all here. Got 4 sets, 2 different sizes, large and extra large, because, well, you can always get a large. You always get someone who's small into a large. You can't get someone who's large into a small. So anyway, 4 sets of surgical scrubs. And we have a surgical gown. This is the full body gown. This one does need to go through the autoclave and be packed away, so that's why it's on top. And then we go into the majority of the stuff into the box. Let's dig in here. First, let's go over medications. Imodium or antidiarrhea, loperamide, standard aspirin. Then we have acetaminophen. These are all still sealed, by the way. They have not been opened. Ibuprofen. Let's see what else here. We have Listerine, which is actually really good. We have more ibuprofen. And we have a giant bottle of diphenhydramine, or Benadryl. And I'm sure there'll be more as I dig through here and find it all. There's a lot in here. I have Solarcaine with aloe, but this also has lidocaine in it, which is great topical anesthetic. So lidocaine, that's the main reason I have this. But Solarcaine, cool aloe, works good on sunburns. Another good reason to have it. So I have that. Got a giant thing of antacid. Gonna need that. And let's see what else. Then we have some ethiolate, which is benzalkonium chloride, and this is for sterilization and wound care. Then we move on. We have lidocaine, 1% injection USP. This is for an anesthetic. So I have several of those in here actually. So let's see. I'm just going from what's on the top. We have the thermometer right there. And this is a very accurate medical thermometer. Hospital was going to throw this in the garbage because they got new ones. I grabbed it. I said, can I have it? And they said, sure, take it. We don't want it anymore. So it was free. Love it. Love free. A lot of this stuff in here is free. I've got a lot of friends in the medical profession. Stethoscope, sterilized. Through an autoclave. Doesn't really need to be, but just in case. So it's in there. Then we have packages of stretch bandage, ace wraps. Then we have just various heavy-duty, super heavy-duty gloves, really big, thick ones for cleaning up afterwards. Got a couple of these in there. Emergency food rations, especially for someone who's diabetic. That's the reason I have those in there. But just in case, never hurts to have an extra supply on hand anymore. Or, you know, good. Servet. This is that flexible vet wrap that I told you about. Got tons of that in here. I got like 10 rolls of it in here. So let's see what else we have. Airline tubing. We have airline tubing because I have an air tank, an oxygen tank, and this is the one for the nasal. This is oral or nasal, so just O2 tubing. It has been put through the autoclave right there, so that is all sterile. Next, surgical masks, a bunch of those, N95, and just other basic ones. Next one, these are surgical scrubs, no detergent, and ones with the detergent and povidone iodine in them. Bought these at the local veterinary supply store. Great place to go. So they're not cheap, but they're worth it. Oxygen mask right there, once again. Full oxygen mask. More gloves. These are the cheaper ones. These aren't the really good ones. The really good ones are further in the box. So we'll go through that. Next, just some everyday clean kind of wipes. Use those for cleaning up. Wound wash saline. You've seen this before. And then we're getting into just gauze sponges. That's one of many bags in here. Here's another one. These are all surgical pads, surgical dressings, another package of them. All gone through the autoclave. Sanitary napkins for women. These are great to stop bleeding. The initial bleeding, these are great for that. They're clean. These I put through the autoclave, but these are also clean just out of the package. But these are great for stopping bleeding, and they're cheap. You don't need to use the expensive stuff. You use this initially. Then once you've taken care of it, you stop the bleeding, you got the wound under control, then you use the gauze. So, but just, you know, and I got these on clearance, you know, these were dirt cheap. They were at the clearance area Walmart. I think I paid $3 for like 2 huge bags of them. So, see, there's more of them and more of them. So they're great trauma dressings. They really are. Next one. Cold compresses, got about 4 or 5 of those. These are the instant cold compress. I avoid using these whenever possible, just because I want to preserve them, but if I have to use them, I will. If I can get regular ice, I'll just use regular ice. What else we have here? These are IV starting kits. These are to start an IV. They are sterile. They're unopened. And then in here, we also have a IV set, secondary and primary IV sets. So you can start IV, something to hang the bag from, all that fun stuff. This, sponges for sterilizing an area to work in, to clean up. So I have to have those. You got to have a sterile area to work in. Whoop. And that's my wood stove over there cranking up. It's going to get warm. Got more of those Sani cloth bleach wipes. These are really good. Once again, for sterilizing and cleaning up an area before you actually get into the medical issue. Got a chem light just in case of an emergency. And then we have, what have we here? Oh yes, we have a suture kit right there. Great suture kit, still sealed up. So, never used. Next, I have sterile single-use scalpels. Got these. These I got at the local ranch supply store. Great place, okay? And there's a type of blade. So there's 10 in each. They have different styles of blades too, so you can get different ones. This is the one I prefer. You got like a hook blade type. They've got all sorts of them. So, but these sterile single-use in the package. And these are like $6 or $7 for 10 of them. So 60 cents each. They're cheap. So that's worth it. I have 1, 2, and more. These are basically surgical aprons that you put around a wound or under it when you're about to perform surgery, so you can isolate the area. So got those. These have been through the autoclave as well. Next, we have a biohazardous smock and it's waterproof. Keeps all of the blood and other bodily fluids, anything else that could transmit any kind of pathogen or anything, these are there. Okay, so you could wear this in a surgical suite. And this, once again, it's been put through the autoclave. Well, that's not doing, that's floating loose. Oh, suture kit, floating loose. Oh, I know why. This is one that I bought just a couple weeks ago from the local Big R. And that's where you can get these, is Big R. That's a 2-aught. So it's a good one. And they're about $15. They're not that bad. Just cheapo Band-Aids. A heat pack, instant heat pack. Those are nice. And then we get into syringes. These are the oddballs. These are all the different sizes of syringes and hypodermics inside. Once again, these were all bought at local veterinary supply or at the ranch supply. Farm and ranch supply stores are great for this stuff. They're cheap. Nobody asks any big questions. If anything, just say, I gotta give my dog a shot. That's it, okay? So more of those are all sterile. And what do we have here? We have a pair of reading glasses, close-up glasses, and eye protection. Once again, prevent transmission of any infectious material getting into your eye. So got that. Next, yeah, you're gonna laugh. Lubricating jelly. Yeah, lubricating jelly. Well, there's a reason you have lubricating jelly. I'm not gonna go into it too much. No, it's not for what you think, you sick perverts. No, you can use it for all sorts of things, removing splinters, things like that. It makes it easier to pull them out, things like that. Then we have just more gauze sponges. More gauze sponges. All of those have been through the autoclave. Let's move on. We have purple nitrile extra gloves, unopened box. And those are the heavy duty ones. Those are the ones I want. More of that flex wrap, the vet wrap. This is the stuff that's actually from the hospital. It's the exact same stuff as the Servet. It's the exact same stuff. This stuff is just 1/10 the price. So I use that. So, got more of those. Next is Cavi wipes. Cavi wipes. These are disinfecting towelettes. Now these are nasty. They're they're tuberculidal, antibacterial, they're virucidal, fungicidal. These kill everything, including your skin cells. You have to wear gloves when handling these wipes. If you do not, they will kill your skin. You have to be very, very careful with these, but these will kill anything on any surface. And there's directions on the back how to use them, what to use them, what not to use them. These are phenomenal. These will kill anything. I mean, you can see all the different things there that they kill, and almost all of it will just be completely dead after you wipe down the surface with this stuff. And it's an unopened. I won't open it until I absolutely have to use it. That's why I have the other smaller packets of the bleach wipes. So let's go on. Let's see. Got a box of Magellan safety needles, 22 gauge, 1.5 inch, basically all around, all-purpose ones. We have some Tegaderm. This is for putting over. This is that little clear thing they put over your place where you put an IV in. So I got a few of those. An extra set of batteries, AA and AAA for flashlight. So if you have to do anything in the dark. Sample container, just if you got to put a sample in something. Poison control kit, basically charcoal and Ipecac syrup. So in case someone gets poisoned, I've got what I need there. So, and we have sterile water for irrigation. We have a suction trap for sucking out stuff, and so you can see what you've just sucked out of a wound. Let's see what else. We have surgical caps. These are those little bonnets that doctors wear in the surgical suite to keep their hair out of people's wounds. Got about 20 of those in there. They've been through the autoclave. Next we have just big bandages, just big NexCare, giant, self-adhesive bandages. And then we have more of those surgical aprons right here. That's what you put around the wound before you perform surgery on it, just to isolate the area and prevent infection and to kind of give focus on what you're working on. Next we have surgical gloves, non-latex biogel skin sense surgical gloves. Got about 8 pairs, and these are sterile. And these are the really high quality ones. So this is what they use in surgical suites. So let's see what else. Another one of those surgical aprons. Things gonna get stinky. Sometimes people lose control of their bodily functions, so we're gonna need something to cover the smell, and air sanitizer too. This is Ozium, and I've got about, let's see, 1, 2, yeah, I got 3 of those. So one will last quite a while. And that stuff works really, really well. More diphenhydramine. This was $4. $4 for 100 capsules. All I did was just go up to the pharmacist at the drugstore, say I'd just like to buy a whole bottle. And these are the 50 milligram. These are big dosages. Your typical dose is between 5 and 10 milligrams. This is 50. You give one of these to someone, it's a sedative. It really will knock someone on their ass. So that's why I have that. So, and of course, it's always good to have lots of diphenhydramine. Let's see what's next. Here we go in the bottom. Still another Chemlite. Some benzalkonium chloride surgical preps right here. These are ChloraPrep. And this is to prep the area around where you're going to make an incision or around a wound so it doesn't get infected. So benzalkonium chloride, really good stuff. Let's see. 2 big containers, hydrogen peroxide. Actually, I got more than that in there. And I have Ecolab Quick Care waterless antimicrobial foaming hand rub. This is to where if I can't get somewhere to wash my hands or something before we have to do something. So that's where this comes in, and it comes out, as you can see, like a foam, and you just rub it into your hands. There we go, just like the hand sanitizer, except this stuff is better. It's actually really nice. And it kills just about everything, but it's primarily alcohol. So let's see, we have rolls of tape, and we have bags of saline, and it goes over here, and bags of more saline. Actually, this is glucose solution. Trachea kits for opening airways and a bite bar. So we have everything from infant all the way up to fat bastard sized. Everything's in there for reopening a trachea. And then we move on to Lysol disinfectant spray. Another one, great stuff. This stuff will sterilize damn near anything as well. So that's really good to have. So I got 2 cans of that in there. Got the Clorox Healthcare Bleach Germicidal Wipes. This kills damn near everything. This is almost as good as the Cavi wipes, but not quite. These are good though. This is great for sterilizing surface. Once again, unopened. This is all long-term storage stuff. Okay. Next, another light stick. Got 3 of them in there. Oh no, got 4. Okay. Next is just some Castile soap, just some Aveda soap. So for washing up, if you need it. Next is we have hydrocortisone cream, anti-itch cream. Works great. Let me reposition here. Alrighty, here we go. We have Hold Tight tubular stretch bandage. Once again, red tag, Walmart clearance, $2.50, normally $6. So look out for stuff like this. So some Q-tips. And this is a neutral disinfectant cleaner from Ecolab. It will be used if I have to clean up a whole area, like if I have to mop, say a bathroom, so that we can do something, do something to someone in there, so that they will have a clean environment. More water, more sterile water for irrigation. 2 bottles of isopropyl alcohol, 70%. Unfortunately, Costco doesn't have the 91, they just have the 70. I would prefer the 91%. Epsom salts, magnesium sulfate. This can be used medically and for a lot of other things. Good thing to have, Epsom salt. Okay? Once again, more surgical bibs. More of these. These are still sterile, sealed in the package. So these are the really large ones for doing on the abdomen. And let's continue here. Then we have, what is this? Oh yeah, this is the thickener stuff. This is a thickener that they put in things, containers where they've got a lot of bodily fluids, things like that. So it thickens it up so it can be disposed of in the regular trash. Then we have 1, 2, 3 boxes of alcohol prep pads. Costco, once again, cheap. I think it was $5 for 4 boxes. Got povidone iodine prep pads right there. Those are really good. So I got a couple boxes of those. Let's see. And another huge bottle of sterile water. And here we go. We also have a roll of biohazard trash bags. So a whole roll of it. For when you have to dispose of bandages, things like that, especially if someone has something transmissible, you don't want other people coming across it. That's why the biohazard trash bag is there. And worst case scenario, you can use them as a cadaver bag. So anyway, let's see. There's another one. This is a sterile towel pack right here. So, and it is still sealed. It's in it. It's still in its package. And still more of the surgical theater, surgical bibs. So I got a bunch of those. Got a whole bunch of them. And last but not least, I have, for general cleaning and all that, Super Shock and Swim calcium hypochlorite. Basically bleach once you mix it with water. This also helps sterilize an area, clean it up really good. This combined with the other stuff, the Ecolab general cleaner, between the two of them, you use both, one then the other, there ain't going to be a living thing in there. It'll kill anything. And last but not least is duramycin. This is tetracycline hydrochloride soluble powder. Yes, it's an antibiotic. It's tetracycline right there. This was $4 at the veterinary supply. See, Durvet. And this, yes, tetracycline can be used in humans. And I've got another one in there of, I got some fish mox, some amoxicillin for fish. So, but that's basically what's in this kit. Also, this would go along with my trauma bag, in which I have all my other surgical supplies, which includes the suture kits, all of my more scalpels. I'll put a link to the other video in here for my trauma kit. And this, coupled with my trauma kit, would basically give me everything that I would need for taking care of serious wounds. So hope this wasn't too long this time. Let me know what I'm missing. Let me know what I could use. So this is all a long-term storage thing. This is not just something to be carted around or a small medical kit. This is a SHTF at-home medical kit. This is something that can be taken over to a neighbor's house if they get shot, something like that. This is a oh shit kind of container for medical. So that way I have what I need. I also have neighbors who are medical professionals. And they, one is an orthopedic surgeon, another one is a dentist, and they believe there's 3 registered nurses in my neighborhood as well. So if I don't have the knowledge, I have the supplies and I have the tools. So if they need it, if we need something like that, we can use their expertise and my equipment to take care of people. So, but that's about it for now. Until next time, keep on prepping.